Sometimes the most astonishing riches aren't hidden away in vaults or buried beneath the ocean floor. They're hiding in plain sight in areas you would never expect to look. From backyards to bookshelves, the world is actually a treasure map, and the X that identifies the area may be directly under your feet. Number 1. Subterranean Wonder in Bolivia. Tiahuanaco is an ancient city enveloped by mystery and steeped in history. Nestled in the shadow of the Andes in Bolivia's mysterious western region. The history of this renowned spot, which was once a pulsing heart of a pre-Columbian civilization that flourished between 500 and 900 CE, is gradually becoming uncovered. Archaeologists have discovered a mysterious underground pyramid appealing to both experts and inquisitive minds. Not the spade, but the modern magic of ground-penetrating radar hinted at its presence hidden beneath the dirt. However, just as the dirt that covers it remains unbroken, so do the mysteries that it contains. The radar has also suggested that possible monoliths defending the pyramid could be silent proof for a long-gone civilization. Given the significance of this discovery, the Bolivian government has vowed to launch a 5-year excavation expedition. Beginning this summer, we will delve into the heart of Tiahuanaco's legacy. Sculptures, palace ruins, and stone structures, each representing a chapter in an epic story, have been left down to us from this ancient American metropolis, which is one of the America's greatest achievements and spanned 231,000 square miles. Tiahuanaco's global significance is apparent, as it has been named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. History is not a static object, but rather a dynamic fabric that is always altering and disclosing new layers to us, as this subterranean pyramid exemplifies. The globe impatiently awaits the coming of the archaeologists who will reveal Tiahuanaco's mysteries. Number 2. The Witch's Protection in Watford. Imagine that while tearing down an old pub in Watford, England, the workers find a strange object, a witch bottle in the ruins and dust of a chimney that has been empty for a long time. This bottle from the 1800s holds a strange liquid, human teeth, and broken glass. It's not just an interesting piece of history, it's also a charm that will keep you safe. This bar, which had its roots in the home of Angeline Tubbs, the Witch of Saratoga, was more than just a place to drink. It was also a place where stories were told. Saratoga, New York was left behind by Angeline. She was famous for being able to tell the future and making witches' bottles to keep bad people away. Taking down things was more than it seemed. The contractors were looking into mythology and using stories that used to make people who believed in witches and their protection spells feel magical. Number 3. The Golf Course Sharknado. Imagine a world in which your golf course collided with a shark rather than a fairway or green. Rather than being a scene from Sharknado, this is a true event that baffled golfers at California's San Juan Capistrano Golf Course. No golfer could have predicted the 2-pound leopard shark that lay on the 12th tee. Nature had its own twist in 2012, long before the film Sharknado hit theaters. This perplexed shark traveled from the depths of the ocean to the putting green thanks to a bird whose grip was as unsteady as the film's plot. As they returned the shark to the water in a bucket of salt water, the golf course attendants unexpectedly assumed the role of marine biologists. They gave the fish another chance by returning it to the sea on Baby Beach, and the rest is history, a story as amazing as it is true. Number 4. Namibia's Golden Shipwreck. About 500 years ago, a ship bringing wealth vanished without a trace, starting a story that people have told and thought about for generations. Today, the floor of the Namibian desert has exposed a huge secret: the Bomb Jesus, also called the Good Jesus. Many people in the field of history are amazed by this amazing find. The ship's last trip, which began in Lisbon in 1533, wasn't known until 2008 when diamond miners looking in the desert found an artifact that has been lost for a long time. The treasure chest of gold coins and copper ingots that were on the Bomb Jesus was found almost unharmed. It is a testament of how rich the ship was and how well the desert keeps things safe. Stories were buried in sand mounds when a strong storm sank the Bomb Jesus. The ship lay still in the dunes, only rising when the history books showed how bad things turned out for her people. Dr. Nolai and his hardworking group have found more than just treasure on his storm-battered shores that are famous for being home to shipwrecks. They have also found history. A 500-year-old musket, along with cannons, compasses, swords, and other artifacts, tells the story of the past of a maritime family and the exciting events that happened after. Number 5. Estonia's T-34-76A. In the calm water of Lake Kurtnamatis Drive in Estonia, something was found that linked the present to the worst parts of World War II. A Soviet-made T-34-76A tank that has been sitting there unmoved for decades was found at the bottom of the lake in 2000. It was an amazing find worth a huge $6 million. This amazing war artifact has been kept in great shape by the lake's protected embrace. It was an important part of the fighting on the Eastern Front. The tank's history was lost in the fog of battle until divers found its final resting place, which was a time capsule of military history. This is a very interesting finding that helps us understand a war machine that used to be a huge, rumbling monster but is now still and quiet. Still unknown is why the tank was in these waters, but its finding has given us a direct link to the troubled past. The goal of a preservation mission is now to carefully remove the artifact from the lake so that it can be seen. A dedicated group is leaving on this journey. They are doing everything possible to make sure the T-34-76A is safe again so that we can all use it to remember the lessons and practices that have been passed down over the years. Number 6. Paris's Phantom Playhouse. Even though Paris is known as a city of grace, there's a ghostly secret hidden beneath its surface. The tunnels are a dark place where the bodies of 6 million people are buried. They're below the busy streets and cute cafes of Paris. Canophiles are a secretive group of city travelers and tourists who like to check out forbidden passageways for the thrill of the unknown. But neither they nor the police could have imagined what was hidden below the city's surface, a whole underground movie theater with a restaurant and bar. The cops accidentally found a realm beyond the normal, which looked like the hideout of a secret society. That's where Celtic crosses and Stars of David met, as well as peace signs and swastikas. In this underground hideout, people could enjoy couscous and whiskey while watching movies on a stone screen. However, there are smart traps set up to catch anyone who isn't paying attention. But just as mysteriously as it was found, this underground wonder vanished, leaving behind a message in code and the question of who made it. Number 7. Shropshire's Hidden Sacrament. The Farley's family home in Telford, Shropshire, was more than just a store of memories. Behind its simple metal grid was a gateway to history. During a family gathering, the discovery was made, which led to a big room with dusty air and the echoes of history. Pat and Diane Farley, along with their son Gareth and nephew Matthew, uncovered a treasure trove of time capsules. The treasures included ancient bottles that formerly housed the liquor of bygone times and newspapers from a century ago. In the midst of the ruins, a fallen cross stands as a reminder of the area's sacred past. Matthew Lathan described the linen tarnished by the kiss of time and the hooks that could have held meats in a tone that belied his devotion. Underneath their modern lives, the brick pew suggested an ecclesiastical past, a hidden church standing in watch in silent devotion. The house had a history dating back 230 years. It may have once been a pub, but it has now become an unintentional sanctuary discovered at a party. This lucky discovery tied the Farley family to a lineage engraved in stone and shadow. Number 8. The Mysterious Voyage of Giant Lego Mariners. Supposing you're taking a relaxing walk along the beach, enjoying the warm sun and the soothing sound of the waves crashing on the shore. Suddenly, you come across a huge, colorful Lego figure that looks like he swam up from the water. This isn't a made-up story. It happens on beaches all over the world. People on the beach are both amused and confused by these huge Lego figures that are very different from the popular 1.5-inch toys. They're using the waters to tell stories. When it's seen, social media goes crazy as people try to figure out if it's a fun message from the ocean or an artistic statement floating randomly. These huge Lego figures keep watch of the beaches all over the world, from remote islands to busy city sands. Beachcombing has turned into a prize hunt for the next Lego giant. Number 9. Cenote Angelita. Near the peaceful vacation town of Tulum and the turquoise water of the Yucatan Peninsula, there's a strange natural wonder called Cenote Angelita, also known as Little Angel. It is an underwater river that goes against all natural laws. Imagine how amazing it would be to jump 180 feet into the water and find a river rushing below you, all while being surrounded by the huge ocean. Divers who are really brave are the only ones who can go past the strange hydrogen sulfate mist that covers this river. On a strange trip, you can go inside a halocline, which is where salt water meets fresh water, and feel like you're in a weird fog. This underwater stream is home to a creepy forest made even scarier by the leaves and trees that have fallen over. The Maya worshipped these ancient cenotes and offered sacrifices to the gods. Today, researchers are drawn to them because they are full of mystery and history. When divers go into Cenote Angelita, it's like walking into a time capsule. It takes them back in time and gives them underwater sights that they can't see from the surface. It's too good to pass up the chance to swim across time in these holy deep waters. So that's all we have time for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. See you soon in the next one.